Greetings and salutations. It is I, Dark Chaotix 1 here again, bringing you another volume of Railway Series Customs. Today we are looking at another tank engine. This time a saddle tank engine. A tiny one at that, but not too tiny. Here is Percy. Now I already know what some of you are going to say when I give you the brief look of this. Where's the bunker? Well, something about Percy is that he's based off of a Great Western Railway Trojan saddle tank, which is an 04 OST without a bunker at the back of the cab. At least not an extended one like he's portrayed with in the books. So, in order to keep with basis accuracy as I'm trying to run with, the bunker idea was chopped, and I think it works a bit better. I mean, just look at it. It looks more realistic, because most 04 STs never really had it. Now, as I said last time, I've added black to pop the light colors, which in this case is the green, and it certainly does do just that. I mean, you can see this thing from a mile away, and that's saying something. He's obviously got, small boiler, small wheels, all that jazziness. I've given him lining around his cab, something that I don't think he's ever really had outside of a few fan customs. And his standard radio, which I forgot to mention, Spencer doesn't have one actually. I think that's for the better. Anyway, let's get to the sizes comparisons. We'll start with the wooden box on wheels, Toby. And as you can see, he is a lot shorter. Next, we're moving on to Thomas. Again, much shorter. And then we switch over to another tank engine, Rosie. Again, much shorter. Now, for the memes, not really for the memes, there aren't no memes in this channel at all. It's 100% serious. Anyway, for the jokes, here he is next to Arthur, and there is a giant size difference, but not as much as with Nia. Pacific tank versus 040 tank. Yeah, no, it's not a fair match. But yeah, that's Percy for you. And I'll give you one more brief spin around. I was originally going to actually add the bunker, or at least the sheet to represent the closing of the cab, but I decided, but it was actually a last minute decision type thing, because I was tired after working on it. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to keep pressing forward. I'm going to take a break. So I did. But yeah. And it's because of him that I have a new technique for saddle tank boilers. Because rather than having to build the front part of the smoke box and then the whole saddle tank and boiler area is one, the boiler comes first, and then the saddle tank wraps around it and is tied down by thick pieces of cardboard wedged between the boiler barrel and the saddle tank. And that is something I have repeated for some of the other saddle tanks coming up in the reviews. But without further ado, this has been Dark Chaotix 1, and I shall see you whenever next Thursday is. Bye-bye.